On 26th of August, we all witnessed a huge event which was East versus West 9. But on the same day, there was another great event, the Knuckles Up High Five event. Great super matches. Will Blazinski, one of the owners of the organization, was saying that the contracts are hitting their organization really hard, but they try to bounce back. They try to do as good as well as they can, and I think they did a fairly decent job. Dave Chaffee was the highlight of the event. Also, Marcio was there, Pablo was there, Sabin, Chance, and Svetan Gachieski, Craig Tullier, Marcio Barboza. So many great arm wrestlers. You can just assume the level of the event. By the way, pay-per-view link is still in the description. You guys can watch it, purchase it if you want. They were kind enough to give it to me for free, although I should have done more promotion for them. I basically did a couple of videos, I think, since the event was announced. Poor job on my part, but I had some excuses for being lazy. Right now I don't have them. So thanks for joining, everyone. We will discuss the results of the event. Let's start with the undercard matches. So first of all, the start of the undercard event was absolutely terrible. The audio and video were really bad, and later on the things started going really smoothly. It was like near perfect experience. So some people who may have dropped off right in the beginning because of the poor quality, they definitely missed out on a lot of interesting things. So on the right side of your screen, that's Will Blazinski. He is the owner, or one of the owners of the event. Leroy Walker, we have seen this guy on Monster Michael Todd's channel. Big strong guy. The level of trash talk that Will Blazinski brought at the press conference. Yes, they had a press conference as well. Amazing night that was. And the trash talk between these two was probably the best, undoubtedly. I was a little bit surprised to see how strong Will is. He literally destroyed Leroy Walker 3 pins to nothing, all of them flash pins. He had to do commentary as well. That's why maybe he didn't stop the match and make it look or last longer. He finished the job early. Then the next match was between BJ Fokakis and, how am I forgetting the name of this guy, man? I literally had it remembered. Somebody maybe someone will tell me in the chat what the name of this guy is. But basically BJ Fokakis won this match 3 pins to 0. But round 1 was really interesting. He stopped BJ here like it was nothing. I was totally shocked to see such holding power in this weird position. Like, he held him there very comfortably. Looked like BJ Fokakis is about to get tired, and then the table will change, the tides will change. But no, after the restart, BJ had really good energy left inside him, and 3 flash pins to finish the match. Svetan Gachieski versus Craig Tullier. I'm not sure why this was even a match. There is absolutely no way. Like, if you took me away from arm wrestling for like 5 years and woke me up at like 4 a.m., who wins, Svetan or Craig Tullier? I'll say Svetan Gachieski all day long. And that's exactly what happened. Svetan Gachieski just top rolled Craig Tullier despite the 20 pounds weight difference. No problem at all. I'm not sure if there is anyone in this world who can deal with the pronation of Svetan at his own weight. Really bad guy. Unfortunately, we didn't get the chance to see him compete in his young age, but Engin Terzi and many others speak so highly of Svetan Gachieski. Sabin Badulescu calls him Master Svetan. That tells you a lot. He is just an insane pronation guy. Really difficult to stop that King's move, that offensive top roll, open arm top roll. And 3 pins to 0, easy victory. There was literally nothing that Craig Tullier can do. No adjustments at all, absolute nothing. And Paul Italia versus this guy Ryan Grondin, 98%. That will be cool to see as well in the future. The first, so these were the matches for the undercard. The first main card match. I'm not sure how this is a main card match, and Svetan Gashevsky versus Craig Tullier was an undercard match. Maybe to promote some sales for the pay-per-view. Otherwise, it wouldn't make much sense. Once again, surprised to see how much dominating hand control Jason Merlo had over Nicholas Nanastad. Both of them were around 200 pounds. Jason Merlo proved to be way too much. 3 pins to 0, easy victory for Jason. He just held him right in the center, looked him into the eyes, and then pinned him. Jason was looking massive. I was not aware that Jason is a tall human being as well. I was like, maybe he's like 5'11", 6", but no, he's much bigger than that. Then Pavlo Darbadieniev versus Ryan SP. That match was a little bit disappointing to watch. So Ryan had one strategy: do as many elbow fouls as you can, just tire out the hand and wrist of Pavlo. If that strategy worked out, I would have been one of the biggest fans of this super match. But unfortunately, that strategy did not work out. Ryan SP fouled out in the first round, if I remember correctly. And in the second round, Pavlo put the brakes on him and he pinned him. I think, yeah, that was the result. Easy side pressure victory. And then Ryan decided to do massive elbow fouls. Massive elbow fouls in order to get some fatigue on the hand and wrist of Pavlo Darbadieniev. And he was kind of successful in doing that, because when he hit for the third time, which was Ryan SP's third foul, Pavlo's wrist did crack back. But even if you have 3 fouls and you are doing all 3 of them right off the go, trying to gain some advantage and losing the match like that, that was not a very pleasant match to watch. That's not what people pay money for, watching on a pay-per-view match. Once again, if that strategy worked out, if it was only 2 fouls and Ryan SP somehow managed to tire Pavlo out, beat his wrist and beat him in a super match, then it would have been absolutely amazing. But unfortunately, it was not Ryan SP's day. His strategy didn't work. So let's see what the chat has to say about the event so far, about the results so far. 80 viewers watching. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Who won? Chan Shaw versus Sabin Badulescu. We will talk about that. Chan Shaw, Pradeep, they banned me. Devon Labrat, who banned you, brother? Who banned you? 94 people now watching, guys. Please hit the subscribe button. Sabin the Levan Slayer. Very few comments today, or is it not loading in the comment section? Can you guys hear me well? Can you guys see me well? Please give me some feedback. Sylvester's Talon. Devon said he wants to go down to 85 kg and face undefeated Pradeep Singh, the goat of his weight class. David Samushi. Gaurav Gaming, Levan. Okay, I am assuming you guys can hear me clear, loud and clear. And the video is also good. So let's get back to the results. Pradeep, YouTube did it for 24 hours. YouTube banned you? YouTube never bans anyone specific, bro. Maybe I didn't understand your comment. Please explain again. So that was the result of this match. Next up was Chan Shaw versus Sabin Badulescu. And by the way, guys, they got Judita from Poland as the referee. I mean, what else can you ask for? What else can you ask for? Great job, guys. Great job. Really enjoyed it. So Chan Shaw versus Sabin. This was going to be a close match in my opinion. I was not sure who is going to win. My opinion was Chan is going to get 1 or 2 pins, just like he always does, and then he's going to gas out and Sabin is going to beat him. So what happened? First round. This was the second round. Before that, the first round, Chan Shaw easy flash pin over Sabin Badulescu. In the second round, I think the match stopped for a little while and Sabin went into almost a king's move. I thought exactly here. I thought it's over. It's over. Chance is done. Sabin has stopped Chan Shaw with his king's move and now it's over. He's going to come back. Chance never has that kind of endurance. But luckily Chance had enough strength in his arm that he just barely pushed Sabin Badulescu's hand straight to the pad. So he got the pin there, and that was once again the start of the second round. And in the third round, I think he won fast, he won comfortably. It was a flash pin. But trust me, guys, despite the 3-0 score, this match was close. This match was really, really close. If Sabin put the brakes on Chance like an inch above than what he did, I think he could have turned the match around. But it was the day of Chan Shaw. It always feels good to see Chan Shaw winning. I don't know why, but I have never ever rooted for anyone against Chan Shaw. Never. If Chance is competing, I want him to win. Maybe in the Thoughtsilla match, but even in that match, I wanted to see at least a couple of pins from Chance. I was rooting for him. Then the big match, guys, big surprise that we all talked about. I've already uploaded a video. I hope you guys have watched it. Kamil the Dragon Jablonski, last moment replacement for Yordan Sonev due to some issues. I don't know what those issues were. Yordan Sonev couldn't compete. In the beginning, I was thinking that Yordan is going to be the favorite. No, Dave Chaffee is going to be the favorite against Yordan. And look at Judita from Poland. See how serious she is about her job. Just in that straight. It's not a attention position, not a relaxed position, but she's doing something that she knows. Okay, enough with the kidding. Dave Chaffee, in my opinion, was the favorite in the beginning against Yordan Sonev, but then after that, when I started thinking more about that match, I thought that Yordan is going to hook Chaffee and beat him. So when I realized how Dave Chaffee can get beat, I had Yordan Sonev as the favorite, but then he got replaced by Kamil Jablonski, and see what Kamil Jablonski does. A tricep press straight to the pad. Dave Chaffee did stop it here for a brief moment, but it was not enough, and never ever did Kamil's wrist went back. It was like straight, clean, traditional tricep press, really explosive. Dave was already on a couple of fouls trying to stop that press, but unfortunately it was not enough. The third time Kamil got the job done. Dave was not happy after that. He asked for a review. You can see here he's asking for a review. Maybe he thought that his shoulder touched his hand, maybe shoulder crossed the center line. I don't know what the issue was, but look at the happiness on this guy's face, man. He deserves it. Kamil Jablonski is working really hard. He messaged me a few times about some private stuff, some arm wrestling and grip related stuff that I'm not going to discuss here, but you can tell that this man is doing a great job. And please tell me if you want an interview with Kamil. I think I can get it done. First round. So Dave's protest was not successful. Next time, Dave was barely able to slip. The referees were thinking about giving it a loss to Dave because it was so close to the pin pad, but it was given as a slip. In the straps, nothing changed. This time, a flop press from Kamil. Dave literally cannot. It's quite surprising to see that Dave cannot stop Kamil in this position. And when I said about a year ago that Jerry beats Dave easily, in my opinion, people were saying, no, you must be mad, Pradeep. Now imagine what Jerry can do in this position to Dave. 2-0 Kamil Jablonski. Then the third round, once again, a desperate slip from Dave Chaffee. Really difficult. Hand control is good, but at this moment, Kamil doesn't care about hand control at all. Got the slip. Then inside the straps, once again, exact same story. Caught him off guard and pressed him straight to the pad. Your knuckles up champion, super heavyweight champion, Kamil Jablonski. Man, I'm so happy for this guy. He worked really hard for this victory. Dave is not the same Dave, but I think he's gonna take this victory. And Kamil recently lost to the 18-year-old Reno Masic, and I heard he lost to another guy. Who was that from Bulgaria? Kasper Sinicia, I think. Kasper also beat him. But I think he's going to improve in the future for sure. For a moment, let's read the comments, what the comment section is saying. 123 people are watching. Thank you guys for your support. Sounds nice and looks good. 91 people. Okay. Pradeep, YouTube did it 24. Okay, sounds Chat Pradeep greater than Samusha. Levan Prime Dennis. Chaffee versus Kamil. Wow. Oh my god. Unexpected. Yes, it was. Great audio. How was Chance's aggression? Chance, I don't think he showed great aggression. He's always cool when he wins the matches. But video quality, the dark theme, purple theme, it liked cool. It looked cool, and the video quality improved in the main card. In the undercard, it was not good. It was terrible. But the video was perfect, 1080p, and they had the option to reduce video quality as well, which Core Sports doesn't have. If somebody is out of his house and the network is not good, the video is always playing in high quality and the data is just wiping out. They have video quality option as well, which is cool, which Core Sports must also have. I think it was a $15 pay-per-view, something like that. Slightly on the expensive side. I think $10 would have been a good price, but they may not have expected that many sale anyways. So that's why probably they kept it high price. They did ban me. They report my comments and banned me. Okay. What did you say? What did you say? Sabin said on TikTok that he doesn't know what happened. What's next for Chance Shaw? I think that can be a separate video. I've not thought about potential matches, so it will be difficult for me to comment now. Hi Pradeep, what do you think about Reva's Rage? I'll upload a video about that. I didn't like that either. We should let Dave fade for a couple of years. Yes, I saw some comments like that. Dave should rest for 1 year at least. I do agree with that. And maybe lay off the pancakes a little bit as well. Maybe that can help him recover. By the way, Dave Chaffee and Kamil Jablonski both showed up at 285 pounds. Kamil was like 286, maybe a pound heavier. Pradeep, you're doing great, man. Continue doing this. Proud of your skills. Jai Hind. Thank you, Rakesh Deka. Chance was heavy, 137 kilos. Chance Shaw was 302 pounds, yeah, something like that. 302 pounds, 137. And Sabin was 275, 280. But yeah, it's super heavyweight, so it doesn't matter who is heavy and who is lighter. Not really. Dennis is on PEDs. Yeah, for sure, bro. What kind of question is that? All of the top guys are on PEDs. Vitali's case is doubtful, but there is a good 75% chance that Vitali may also be used. I'm just assuming. Don't quote me. Prime Pradeep greater than Levan. Where is Prime Pradeep? Give me an ear. Hello, my friend. Kamil looks 300 plus. What happened to Dave Chaffee suddenly? Last year he was making Hermes struggle. I think, was it last year? It was this year, I think. I don't think it was last year. It was January in my opinion, not last year. So let's discuss the final match now. Let's see what happened there. 111 people watching, and Marcio versus Pablo Darbediania was an absolute war. Great match, great match. I didn't like the way the rounds were ending. It looked like that there was no resistance. I don't know how, but maybe because they were switching to a press technique, that's why it looked like that the opponent has zero resistance. So first round there was a big elbow foul from Pablo that was missed. A big elbow foul that was missed by the referee. Then immediately after that, Marcio also did an elbow foul, and the foul was only on Marcio. So I think Marcio was kind of unlucky in the first round. Then Pablo came in with his own tricep press. So they had this hook battle for almost 30 seconds at least. And I think there was a restart as well. Once again, they had an absolute hook war. And towards the end, Pablo was able to... I thought that Pablo is done. Pablo looked tired. It was like it's almost over. Pablo somehow regained his energy, got behind his shoulder, and tricep pressed Marcio to the pad. It was a good victory. Second round, Marcio arm wrestled really smart, really technical. He got on the hand of Pablo, and from there he was switching to hook to top roll, hook to top roll. And I think this was the round when he finished the match with a press. Yeah. No, this is the first round once again. And this is the second round. So see, Pablo is about to win, about to get his tricep engaged once again. And looks like he can just press him straight down like this. But no, it didn't happen. Marcio brought him back and beat him. Second round, Marcio didn't even let him slip. Great finger containment, great hand control, straight to the pad. 2-1-1 equalizes the score with this. And then look at this positioning. Look at this positioning. This was really technical arm wrestling from Marcio. Once again, the thing that I was saying early on, switching between top roll hook, and then just surprising Pablo. It is easy to make that many adjustments when you are on the offensive, but for the defensive guy, it's not really easy to adjust to that, and you almost always lose if your opponent is skilled enough. More complex but smaller example of that can be how Kidragali Ongarbayev, when he couldn't top roll Irakli, suddenly went in a hook for a brief millisecond, like not a millisecond but half a second, let's say, less than that, and then immediately switched back to top roll. So that is when it becomes almost impossible for the arm wrestlers to adjust to that. Pablo couldn't do that. See, they're in a hook once again. And in the third round, look at Pablo's grip, so deep, so low, great hook position. It looks like it's just wrist wrestling at this moment. But once again, Marcio got on the hand of Pablo, and then he was switching to hook, and then once again top roll, and then he finished this round 3-1 to Marcio. And same WL celebration where he stood on the table once again and celebrated his victory. That win really meant to Marcio. It really meant a lot. Why? Because Marcio got beat by Pablo a week after Pablo had a super match with Sabin Badulescu. So people are saying that maybe Marcio's days are over, and he proved everyone wrong. He took his revenge. He beat Pablo Darbediev, who's a great arm wrestler. He beat Ryan SP on the left, and on the right also he's been doing great things. Let's see what the chat is saying about this event. Balo, he's right. All of them have side effects. Okay. Some people were talking about Vitali should punch Rezo, but Rezo in a street fight would knock the teeth out. When he dragged Vitali, he almost flew. Looks like you're a fan, brother. Looks like you're a fan. Talking about fights, anyone who understands what I saw the translation, I think it was on Reddit. I'll make a video about that one as well. What Dadikian was saying to Evgeny Prudnik during the match. People were saying that it was something along the lines of, okay, meet me outside, I'll beat your ass, or I'll show you who I am. Something like that. So can anyone send me the exact word by word translation of what happened? I'll mention your name and use it in the video that I'm about to make. Maybe I'll upload tomorrow morning, maybe tonight. You can't make claims like that. Okay. Balo, what claim did he make? I think that now Vitali beats Hermes. Strong claim. I don't think so, but it can certainly be really interesting without the straps. So guys, they did really good job with this Knuckles Up event. Will Blazinski, great. Like he's like really, I don't know the word for it in English, but he's a very, what's the person that is like funny? He talks a lot and he's cheerful is the word I think that I was looking for. Great guy, and looks like he put up some good amount of money in this event. Unfortunately, on the same day, Engin Terzi decided to have East versus West as well. I heard they had this date already, 26th of August, and then East versus West was scheduled for the same date. So it was a big hit for them. They wouldn't want that to happen in the future, because early on we need to support these promotions at least 2-3 times, even if they are not doing that great of a job. So it's like we already have East versus West and King of the Table. Now we are giving the smaller promotions their chance, like this one, like Monster Factory, like Be Strong Arm Wrestling. So at least in my opinion, our job should be, okay, we will support you a couple of times, and then the third time you'll have to make everything perfect. You'll have to show us that you are having a great business plan and you are here to stay. We didn't support you in vain. It was not for nothing. I think that's the kind of mentality us fans and the promoters and organizers should have. A couple of supports from the fans, from the community, and then you'll have to show what you're made of. I don't think that Devon will be healthy at 105 kg. He'll probably 120 on the match day, and he was like 125 for Hermes Gasparini. They picked the wrong time. People would need to spend $40 in a day. Yeah, definitely. Even if it was for free, I'm telling you, even if it was for free, it would still, like, not free, but let's say from $15 it was brought down to $5. Still, it would have less sales because, let's be honest, 5 hours of East versus West, 6 hours of East versus West, nobody's going to have the energy left to watch more arm wrestling after that. Defense Foster, member of the channel and the goat of membership gifts. Thank you for all your support, brother. Dennis wrist advice. I don't think that Devon will be healthy. Okay. Devon should go for Vitali, then Dennis and Ongarbayev. Yeah, Devon versus Vitali match, that is definitely the match to look out for. I would love to see. Abdul Rafi gift me. I think it YouTube randomly you'll have to select on some names and then YouTube randomly selects it. I don't know how exactly it works. Sometimes I'm not even using my phone and I get a gifted membership on from Grandiate's YouTube channel. Defense Foster. Great showman. No, great showman was not the word that I was looking for. You guys remember Vitali versus Hermes on Larry's channel when they pulled in Dubai? Yeah, Hermes was much smaller back then and he did give Vitali a really good fight. It seems Georgians have beef with the Russians due to country tension. Yeah, for sure. And mostly I've seen it comes from the Georgian side. Russians do not usually initiate that. I'm talking about the arm wrestlers. What's up, Pradeep? How are you, bro? Sick event Saturday, absolute epic, tons of great matches. Dizzy, yep, I'm doing great, brother. And the event was amazing. I do agree with you. Dave is washed up at this point. Make Dave versus Engin can't go lower than that. I think, and I have seen at least three practice polls between Toddzilla and Dave Chaffee where Dave pins Todd like 20 times in a row. I've seen all of those practices, but I think right now Toddzilla versus Dave Chaffee is a great match to make. At Monster Factory, yes, this is live, Mark. At Monster Factory, Toddzilla versus Dave Chaffee, book it. So Mark, I just reviewed all of the results from the Knuckles Up event. I think they did a great job for the first time. The audio was good, the video quality, and as you guys were able to see, was cool as well. And I was the first one to promote their event. That's why they gifted me a pay-per-view, which King of the Table has never done. Engin Terzi has done that. Engin Terzi gifted me like a couple of pay-per-views in the beginning. 2 of them, I think. Engin gifted me like, what was that? I don't think he gifted me cards, but a couple of t-shirts, signed t-shirts Engin sent to me because I was working with Engin at that time, I think. And even before that, he gifted me. So total 2 t-shirts, and yeah, he has gifted me and a couple of pay-per-views as well. King of the Table, we have to buy pay-per-views, okay? Razor €5 super chat. Not saying that I have a problem with buying the pay-per-views. I'm making way more money because of these events, but it's just like that gift thing looks cool. Even if it is like a $1 gift, it looks good, like they care about you. Razor with a €5 super chat. Thank you again, sir. The event was too late at night for me, but I bought pay-per-view and watched it today. As I understand, you can buy it for 4 weeks and then it will be on YouTube. Okay, yeah, they said it's like a membership for almost a month. I do remember that now. Dave versus Michael would be a good match when Michael recovers a bit more. Yeah, no, I think Dave versus Michael is a good match now. After that, Michael will beat him easily if Michael gets back to his peak shape, or almost close to peak shape. Has Devon responded to you post fight? No, I didn't get any message. Maybe he's read it. I don't remember. I don't remember. At least I have not gotten any reply message for him from him. Why did Engin kick you out from his organization? Because I talked too much in support of live commentary. Again was like, okay, if you like live commentaries, then please do them, but don't talk about it in your videos again and again. And I was like, again, I am not talking about it. When you talk about it, I make a video. When Ryan Bone talks about it, I make a video. The third time you both talked about it, you both did that crocodile tear and all of that drama, I talked about that. So if you don't talk about that live commentary issue, for me it's impossible. I cannot create news. I can only report things what have already happened with my own opinion, my predictions, my analysis of that. So I was like, you stop talking about live commentaries, then I will, because it's my job. It's the hot take. Everyone on Facebook, everyone on Reddit, everyone on YouTube comments is talking about that live stream commentary issue. How can you expect me to not make videos about that? And that was the end of my work with Engin Terzi. Thanks once again, Razor. Dave should rest and come back as his natural powerhouse. Can Dave cut to 115 kilos? Maybe he can. Rishi Panchal, Devon versus Dennis. As of now, I think Devon should win this match. Once again, let me recite the results for you of the Knuckles Up event. Nobody mentioned the name of that guy. I also forgot what his name. Paul Cruz, something Cruz was the name of this guy. So Will Blazinski versus Leroy Walker, 3-0 easy win for Will Blazinski. Surprisingly easy win for Will. Then Paul Cruz, I think that's the name of the guy on the left, versus BJ Fogakis. I was surprised how easily, how casually he was holding him in this position without the straps. I thought he's going to win, but BJ Fogakis after the restart hit him hard 3 times, 3-0. Svetan Gashevsky, Craig Tullier, 3-0 easy victory. That was the end of the undercard. After that, this pose, this match is also going to happen. The main card started. Jason Merlo absolutely destroyed Nicholas Nanestad. He was levels above Nicholas. Ryan SP, Pablo Darbadieniev. Pablo won 3 pins to 0. Ryan tried to do something. He tried to crack his wrist, but he did countless fouls in this match and lost the entire match. Chanshaw versus Pablo Darbadieniev, 3 pins to 0. Once again, the high five guys, knuckles up guys, thank you so much for inviting Judith as a referee. And Sabin Badulescu lost 3 pins to 0 to Chanshaw, but that match could have been close if Sabin hit his king's move or was able to hit his king's move early, but Chance was a little bit too strong for Sabin. Kamil Jablonski versus Big Dave Chaffee. Kamil 3 pins to 0. Biggest day in the life of this young arm wrestler. Really happy for him. Dave Chaffee should take some break as of now. Maybe should take some. I think this was a lower level match, so we cannot say he should take lower level matches. Everyone kept on saying that Dave is losing because he's losing to World Elite, top 5, top 10 guys. That's not a top 20 guy in the world. Maybe not even top 30 guy in the world. And still he beat Dave Chaffee. Pablo versus Marcio, absolute war. Great technical display, great experience display from Marcio. In the end, ended up winning the match 3 pins to 1. So the event was amazing. You can still purchase the pay-per-view if you want to support the guys. As I said earlier, it's our job to support them with the pay-per-view purchases, and then after a couple of events they have to prove it. If they are perfect, the event is like really great, almost at the level of king of the table, then we can think about supporting these events further in the future as well. Defense Foster, much better to be an enemy of the sport than a bootlicker. Literally nobody can control what I do or say on my channel. Maybe you guys, and that too only if you don't just remind me of the mistakes, if you tell me what the solution can be, if I cannot come up with the solution myself. For that kind of feedback, I'm okay, but just telling me that I shouldn't say something because that is against someone's agenda or that is hurting somebody's image. That's not enough. That's not enough. BJ Fukakis. Blowjob Fukakis. Pradeep, bhai, bata do. Okay, Pradeep, Devon versus Dennis or Levan rematch will be the most live commentary view for you. Hopefully. Thank you, brother. So thank you guys for supporting this live stream. How long do you think it will take for an Indian arm wrestler? There was one Indian arm wrestler. I'm not sure if he was in youth category or which category. He won gold in WAF, gold left and right, both left and right. I'll probably make a video. I've downloaded some of the videos on my channel. I'll make a video about it on my Hindi channel, I think. Indian, even if it is youth category, winning gold at WAF, both left and right in Kazakhstan, beating a Kazakhstani in the final. That's simply insane. Pradeep, what is the new drama? No drama, brother. There is no drama. Why is everyone ignoring Zaur? Yeah, Zaur Pazulaev is the man. Again, invites only his unibrow Turkish relatives or an event allowing other people and fans. Thank you guys for support. I have to go to my job for my night shift. Thanks. Bye. Subscribe.